the Comore archipelago in the Indian Ocean. Here lies the island of Moheli, a tropical paradise rich in biodiversity and a habitat for species like the Livingstone fruit bat, a critically endangered species. But population growth is increasing pressure on the island's natural resources, and with 80% of people living on the coast, it's the #1 threat to a fragile ecosystem.
Moheli is the smallest of the Comorian islands. The population live primarily from fishing and agriculture. The traditional methods used to feed the population are no longer suitable given the increase in the size of the general population.
In less than 20 years, grazing the land has caused such severe erosion and runoff that the coral reefs are damaged. Overfishing has depleted fish stocks, while the search for building materials has destroyed entire beaches, essential breeding grounds for turtles. In 2001, the southern zone of Moheli was declared a marine park, and their efforts have already been so successful, they too have been recognized by the Equator initiative.
The
Marine Park project is developing the management of natural resources by the communities themselves. The strategy is to improve the ecosystems and to improve the conditions of living of the population.
Step 1 was to ban destructive fishing practices like the use of dynamite, poison and nets. This gave the inshore fish stocks a chance to recover.
After setting up the park, we tried to raise awareness. We held meetings in all the villages and now the communities are much more aware. They are involved in the park and have returned to traditional line fishing. Before, the fishermen left the village in the morning and returned in the evening with 1 or 2 kilos. Now, the difference is that the fisherman leaves at 6 in the morning and by 2 in the afternoon the minimum he returns with is at least 10 kilos.
Generating other sources of income has been an important part of the conservation strategy. With Chelonia midas giant turtles one of the island's main attractions, ecotourism was an obvious way forward. Thousands of turtles find their way to the island every year, laying their eggs at night before returning to the sea. Eco-guards monitor the tourists and turtles, measuring and tagging the female turtles.
There are lots of females that come up the beach. Up till now, we have counted and tagged a population of 4,090. We know that the turtle population has increased because we now see 70 to 80 turtles on the beach every day.
Tourists stay in bungalows owned by the Moheli Marine Park, which provides a useful source of revenue.
Before the ecotourism, I stayed at home not doing much, and I was not earning a lot of money. Now I can welcome tourists and earn some money.
Income from tourism is beginning to relieve the pressure on natural resources. Scientific studies show that coral reefs have begun to recover. Species such as the Livingstone fruit bat or flying fox are at less risk, while the Bunduni Lake, a Ramsar site and essential watering hole for migratory birds crossing the Indian Ocean, is now under protection.
We know that the population are not going to protect the environment unless they feel the benefits directly. The community see the advantages of conservation. It's them who manage the resources. They want to continue because it gives them more hope for their future life.